Petals falling down on the concrete floor. I don't wanna play these mind games anymore. Heavy is the head when the night falls deep. Secrets in the dark that we promised to keep. Geomungo strikes like a match in the cold.
Stories of the night that are left untold. Oh, the faded lotus in the midnight rain,
Blooming in the shadows,
living with the pain,
washing off the colors in the
crimson light,
waiting for the dawn to break the endless night. Yeah. Trumpet sounding out like a distant cry. Watching all the clouds passing through the sky. Caught up in the rhythm, completely lost control.
boom bap drums reaching deep into the soul.
We just two ghosts walking on the same old street.
Following the sound of the muffled beat. Oh, the faded lotus in the midnight rain,
Blooming in the shadows,
living with the pain,
washing off the colors
in the crimson light,
waiting for the dawn to break the endless night. Tides gliding smooth on the midnight street. Heartbeat sinking to the boom bap beat. Red and blue neon in the falling rain. Washing off the dirt, washing off the pain.
trumpet echoing across the avenue. Nothing on my mind, just the thought of you. Cruising down the rain-slicked asphalt night, chasing down the shadows in the crimson light,
Leave the broken city in the rear view glass.
riding on the rhythm as the hours pass.
Yeah, we caught up in a heavy groove.
Cold wind blowing through the open door. Can't remember what we even running for.
Heavy on the bass, steady on the snare. Smoke rising up into the freezing air. Moving through the dark like a silent ghost. Holding on to things that we need the most.
Cruising down the rain-slicked asphalt night, chasing down the shadows in the crimson light,
Leave the broken city in the rear view glass.
riding on the rhythm as the hours pass.
Yeah, we caught up in the heavy groove. Reflections in the puddle looking crystal clear. Silhouettes dancing as the midnight nears. Bass knocking heavy on the window pane. Driving through the storm, riding through the lane. Every single word hidden in the sound. Feet ain't even touching on the solid ground.
Oh, the crimson reflections in the dark of night, burning up the sorrow till it shines so bright.
Shine so bright.
In the freezing cold,
Lost inside a story that was never told. Shadows getting longer as we take the turn.
fire in the soul, watch the ashes burn.
Muted from the past, trying to win the race.
Caught inside the rhythm of this jazz and bass, looking for the truth in a hidden place. Oh, the crimson reflections in the dark of night, burning up the sorrow till it shines so bright.
Shine so bright.
In the freezing cold,
Lost inside a story that was never told. Late night solitude, chilling on the edge, walking on the wires, standing on the ledge. City lights blinding, flashing in my eyes, seeing all the truth hidden in the lies. Heavy 808,
blending with the jazz, living for the moment, leaving what we had. Time is freezing over in the neon glow. Nowhere else to hide, nowhere else to go. Welcome to the midnight, welcome to the zone. Riding through the darkness, never on our own. Heavy bass kicking, knocking on the door. Give me all the rhythm, give me something more. Yeah, we drowning in the midnight solitude.
sipping on the quiet, tasting all the noise, finding all the balance, keeping all the poise. Brass keeping time, punching through the air, living in the shadows like
we do not care. Every drop of rain falling on the hood. Everything is bad, everything is good. Welcome to the midnight, welcome to the zone. Welcome to riding through the darkness, never on our own. Heavy bass kicking, knocking on the door. Give me all the rhythm, give me something more. Yeah, we drowning in the midnight solitude.
Sun's bleeding in the midnight rain, walking through the illusions, ignoring the pain. Brass loop cutting through the freezing air, shadows on the corner pretending they care. Baseline heavy like a weight on the mind, leaving all the fake city lights behind.
Step by step, the rhythm starts to rise. No more hiding in these perfect lies. Hold your breath before the beat drops down.
Welcome to the
City of the endless night, chasing down the shadows in the fading light. Riding on the groove, let the upright play, washing all the sorrow of the world away. Yeah, we caught up in the rhythm and the blues.
In the blues. Echoes in the alleyway, steps so slow. Got nowhere to be, but we ready to go. Trumpet screaming out in the empty space, looking for a shelter in a lonely place. Muffled drums knocking like a broken heart, waiting for the music and the fire to start.
Step by step, the rhythm starts to rise. No more hiding in these perfect lies. Hold your breath before the beat drops down. Welcome to the city of the endless night, chasing down the shadows in the fading light. Riding on the groove, let the upright play, washing all the sorrow of the world away. Yeah, we caught up in the rhythm and the blues.
Velvet smoke rising to the ceiling fan, moving through the darkness like a shadow man. Bass string humming with the steady flow, everything is moving in the motion so slow.
Words left unspoken in the heavy room, dancing with the silence in the midnight gloom. Clock is ticking but the time stands still, pouring out the emotions that we cannot spill. Feel the tension pulling tight across the wire,
Lost inside the velvet
in the silent smoke. Every single promise that the city broke.
muted trumpet crying
For the ones who fall, standing on the edge of the invisible wall. Yeah, we're riding on this smooth midnight wave. Midnight wave.
Yeah. Footsteps blending with the boom bap snare, looking for an answer in the empty air. Eyes locked heavy in the dimly lit space, running on a circle in this endless race.
Keeping it smooth while the heavy bass knocks, opening the secrets of the hidden locks. Clock's ticking but the time stands still, pouring out the emotions that we cannot spill. Feel the tension pulling tight across the wire.
Lost inside the velvet in the silent smoke.
Every single promise that the city broke.
Muted trumpet crying for the ones who fall.
Standing on the edge of the invisible wall. Yeah, we riding on this smooth midnight wave. Midnight wave. of the gray and black. Moving forward heavy and we never look back. Every step sinking to the heavy drum kit. Flowing through the darkness and we making it stick. No way out of this endless concrete maze. Caught up in the middle of a neon haze. Hear the rhythm pulling from the underground. Running through the labyrinth of stone and steel. Making sure the energy is what we feel. Heavy bass dropping like a thunder strike. We just gonna do it out the shadows light. Yeah, we breaking through the walls tonight. Navigating streets with no given names. Tired of the hustle and the broken games. Brass section blowing up the quiet street. Living for the rhythm and the boom bap beat. Taking every corner with a steady glide. Nothing left to cover, nothing left to hide. No way out of this endless concrete maze. Caught up in the middle of a neon haze. Hear the rhythm pulling from the underground. Running through the labyrinth of stone and steel. Making sure the energy is what we feel. Heavy bass dropping like a thunder strike. We just gonna do it out the shadows light. Yeah, we breaking through the walls tonight.
Yeah, crimson light. Yeah, crimson light bleeding through the midnight sky. Watching all the shadows slowly passing by. Heavy drum kicking, knocking on the soul. Living in the dark, losing all control. Trumpet crying out, echoing the pain. Walking down the alley in the falling rain.
Oh, the breath, the rhythm pulling deep inside. Nowhere left to run, nowhere left to hide. Daggy, I'm whispering a secret in the cold.
Fading crimson, reflecting on the empty street. Caught inside the heavy and the muffled beat.
Washing away the tears in the fading light. Riding on the groove of the endless night. Yeah,
we drifting on this heavy tidal wave. Footsteps steady on the wet concrete. Baseline walking right beneath my feet. Words left unspoken, floating in the air. Looking for the truth, but it isn't there. Keeping up the flow, smooth and really slow. Letting all the hidden emotions go.
Hold the breath, the rhythm pulling deep inside. Nowhere left to run, nowhere left to hide. Daggy, I'm whispering a secret in the cold.
Fading crimson, reflecting on the empty street.
Caught inside the heavy and the muffled beat. Washing away the tears in the fading light. Riding on the groove of the endless night. Yeah,
we drifting on this heavy tidal wave. Standing on the edge where the shadows meet. Guillermo striking hard on the silent street. Heavy upright bass pushing through the chest. No time for sleeping, no time to rest. Grass loop cutting through the freezing wind.
Paying for the moments where we always sin. Tension rising up, tight across the string. Waiting for the sorrow that the night will bring. Feel the heavy kick knocking on the door. Walking on the edge of the deepest black. Moving on the rhythm, never turning back. Heavy boom bap bouncing in the silent zone. Facing all the fear, standing all alone. Yeah, we balancing upon the shadow's edge.
Yeah.
Sun shadow's edge.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Smoke filling up in the neon glow. Keeping up the tight and the steady flow. Strings vibrating in the empty hall. Waiting for the echoes of the midnight call. Riding through the pain, feeling so alive.
Looking for a reason just to survive. Tension rising up, tight across the string. Waiting for the sorrow that the night will bring. Feel the heavy kick knocking on the door. Walking on the edge of the deepest black. Moving on the rhythm, never turning back. Heavy boom bap bouncing in the silent zone. Facing all the fear, standing all alone. Yeah, we balancing upon the shadow's edge. Stand shadow's edge.
Lunar tears dropping on the asphalt floor. Closing up the heart, locking up the door. Giamungo playing with a heavy sound. Shadows moving slowly on the quiet ground. Bass knocking heavy with a gentle touch.
Thinking about the things that we miss so much. Midnight freezing up in the silver light. Trying to survive in the endless fight. Hold the rhythm close, let the sorrow bleed. Catching all the tears falling from the moon. Knowing that the morning gonna happen soon. Begging and crying out in the empty space. Looking for a shelter in this broken place. Yeah, we swimming in the heavy lunar tears.
Off the dirt, numbing all the pain. Riding on the boom bap, steady and so deep. Promises we made that we couldn't keep.
Flowing on the beat, keeping it so smooth. Only thing we trust is the heavy groove. Midnight freezing up in the silver light. Trying to survive in the endless fight. Hold the rhythm close, let the sorrow bleed. Catching all the tears falling from the moon. Knowing that the morning gonna happen soon. Begging and crying out in the empty space. Looking for a shelter in this broken place. Yeah, we swimming in the heavy lunar tears.
Shadows growing longer on the avenue, doing all the things that we gotta do. Trumpet crying low in the freezing wind, washing off the places where the night is sin. Bassline heavy,
keeping up the pace,
leaving no emotion on the silent face.
Darkness taking over, swallowing the light, ready for the ending of the endless night. Feel the heavy rhythm sinking in the bones, caught inside the eclipse of the midnight soul. Watching how the heavy boom bap takes its toll, riding on the rhythm, letting go of fear, knowing that the final destination's near. Yeah, we fading out into the heavy black.
Footsteps blending with the heavy snare, looking at the world like we do not care. They get when whispering the melody of pain, walking like a phantom in the pouring rain. Everything is written in the jazz and bass, finding our position in this empty space.
Darkness taking over, swallowing the light, ready for the ending of the endless night. Feel the heavy rhythm sinking in the bones, caught inside the eclipse of the midnight soul. Watching how the heavy boom bap takes its toll, riding on the rhythm, letting go of fear, knowing that the final destination's near. Yeah, we fading out into the heavy black.
Red stain shining on the golden horn, living in the city where the souls are torn. Heavy drum kicking with the brutal force, riding through the shadows on the collision course. No more turning back, pushing through the gate, nothing left to offer, sealing up the fate. Sirens in the distance fading in the cold, burning up the story that was never told. Hold the rhythm tight before it falls apart. Washing all the blood on the heavy brass,
Watching all the shattered reflections pass,
kicking down the doors with the upright bass,
leaving just a memory in the empty place. Yeah, we burning down the midnight sky.
Strings vibrating with the vicious strike, doing all the damage of the villain's life. Moving through the chaos with the silent glide, nothing left to cover, nothing left to hide. Feel the beat dropping on the concrete floor, knowing that they always gonna beg for more.
Sirens in the distance fading in the cold, burning up the story that was never told. Hold the rhythm tight before it falls apart.
Washing all the blood on the heavy brass,
Watching all the shattered reflections pass,
kicking down the doors with the upright bass,
leaving just a memory in the empty place. Yeah, we burning down the midnight sky.
Yeah. Straighten up the tie. Straighten up the tie, dust off the coat, sailing through the darkness on a sinking boat. Walking out the building, never looking back. Everything is perfect in the faded black.
Geomungo plucking with a lazy swing, letting all the silence do the talking thing. Step by step, gliding on the broken glass, smiling at the ruins as we slowly pass. Feel the heavy groove pulling on the feet.
Doing the villain strut in the crimson light,
Owning every corner of the shattered night.
heavy bass walking with a confident glide.
Leaving all the chaos on the other side, yeah.
We stepping out into the dark. Knew the trumpet playing for the ones who lost, never really caring what the ending cost. Riding on the boom bap, taking it so slow, got exactly what we wanted.
Time to go, shadows getting longer on the empty street, moving to the rhythm of the heavy beat. Step by step, gliding on the broken glass, smiling at the ruins as we slowly pass. Feel the heavy groove pulling on the feet.
Doing the villain strut in the crimson light,
Owning every corner of the shattered night.
heavy bass walking with the confident glide.
Leaving all the chaos on the other side, yeah.
We stepping out into the dark. Midnight shadows painted on the wall, catching the rhythm as the teardrops fall. Walking down the alley where the cold winds blow, riding on this deep and heavy muffled flow. Trumpet crying out into the dark night sky. The Gideon breathing softly as the time goes by. Crimson moon is shining through the gray, washing all the sorrow and the pain away. We just keep on riding on this midnight groove, nothing left to lose, we just make our move. Yeah, the crimson tide is rolling in tonight. Yeah. Steps are heavy but the mind is clear. No room for doubt, ain't no room for fear. Plucking on the strings of an empty street. Heartbreak hidden in the boom bap beat. Neon lights flickering in the pouring rain, washing off the memories, hiding all the pain. Crimson moon shining through the gray, washing all the sorrow and the pain away. We just keep on riding on this midnight groove, nothing left to lose, we just make our move. Yeah, the crimson tide is rolling in tonight. in the air, lights are flashing low. Nowhere to be, got nowhere to go. They get him whispering a secret melody. City lights reflecting on the dark blue sea. Step by step, tracing down the line, losing track of hours, losing track of time. Dancing in the neon and the shadows tonight, chasing down the echoes out of sight. Bassline thumping right inside my chest. Leave the broken promises and let it rest. Yeah, we riding on this endless way. Yeah. Trumpet calling out across the silent town. Hold the rhythm steady, never breaking down. Words are unspoken but the feeling is real. Only trust the groove and the way that I feel. Cold wind blowing off the history, floating through the night, solving the mystery. Dancing in the neon and the shadows tonight, chasing down the echoes out of sight. Bassline thumping right inside my chest. Leave the broken promises and let it rest. Yeah, we ride